Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and I want to do a showcase, looking back at older Syncpers that have come out in the past. I would say these guys were probably one of the more fun Syncpers in this era when they came out. Like, they're just fun, and of course, like, having an AoE with having a passive that doesn't allow you to get your stats lowered is definitely a lot of fun too. Because then it can take advantage over these moves that does lower your defense and then use it to your advantage and make you stronger defensively too. And it's so good. It's so good. And of course, Hilda's outfit looks really good. Victini is nice. Fast as well. Can hit hard. And they do have an EX roll too, it looks like, which is locked. You know what? I actually kind of want to see what is their EX roll. Like, can we... see, their EX roll is support. Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. I need to get them there. But yeah, so that's an option there too. I only have them at 1 out of 5, so I definitely need to work on getting them to 3 out of 5 and or 5 out of 5, because that would help out a lot. But yeah, so we're looking back at these sync pairs. I do have them at level 150. So their stats are good. Special attack and physical both are at 568. Both physical and special defense 168, and their speed is 436, and their HP is 720. They're a physical attacker. Their sync move is physical, so that's the damage that is going based off of. But they do have a special AoE, which has a 30% chance of leaving the target burned with a base power of 152, and the V-Create is a base power of 200, and it lowers your defense and special defense and speed by 1 rank. But because of their passive downside up, their defense, special defense, and speed will get increased when you use V-Create, which is very good. They have Confusion. This is really kind of like just a throwaway. And then their training move for the win raises their crit rate by 3 when the user's attack is raised, raises the special defense by the, or special attack by the same amount, and raises the accuracy of all ally sync pairs by 1 stat rank. And you can only use this once. So their kit looks really good. Of course, they got Fierce Entry, so it raises their attack by 6 stat ranks. But when you have their trading move used as well, then their special attack will get raised by 6 as well. And then they got Recharging Strike 9 charges the user's move gauge by 1 rank when its attack move hits. And if the move has a multi-strike effect tag, charges the user's move gauge by 1 for each hit. And because Searing Shot is an AoE, you're going to recharge your move gauge by 3, making Searing Shot a 1 gauge move, which is very good. And then V-Create turns into a 3 gauge move, which is nice. So definitely a very strong sync pair. And for the Lucky Skill, I have a Critical Strike 2 on them. So yeah, we're going to go into battle. We're going to take a look at them. For here, they are going to be weak to fire, and that's why I wanted to go in with a showcase with Victini. And all we're going to do is just increase the health by 80%. I think it's by 80%. It's the plus 8 on the master on the what is it, master mode. How much is it actually increasing? I want to take a look real quick. Yeah, so it is 80% by their health. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. This is the team. We're going to bring N because, of course, with the Unova region and Hilda being in the Unova, she's going to get the passive from there, the big buff. And then I have Garchomp or Groudon here just because he's going to have Sun for a long time on battle. So that's going to help buff up the fire type moves for Victini. And then with that, because he is a Master Fair as well, he's going to be buffing up Victini a little bit with the percentages from his passive as well. So let's just get right into the battle. Let's see how Hilda performs, what kind of damage she's able to do still, and see how she performs. So we're going to just bring this to regular ×2 speed, and just like that, we're going to use the training move once, and then she's basically going to be almost fully built up. Well, fully built up offensively. So we're going to go for a Searing Shot, and just do this. And we get our move gauge back just like that. Like, she's so good. Like, she's so good. I would still say she's pretty solid even in today's standards. So we're gonna go. Let's go with V-Create and get our buffs up a little bit there as well. So our defense, our speed is getting up. So now every time we use V-Create defensively, we're getting a lot better too. And our move gauge is just gonna get faster as well because we're also increasing our speed. So We're going to go with Searing Shot again, get rid of the 2 side Pokemon. They're going to go for a Sync move, but Victini already raised their defense a little bit, so we should be fine. And then I guess we can finish up with V-Crate over here and just do damage and wreak havoc and Bisharp here. This is going to be done with... Oh, not yet, but... you know what? Yeah, no, they're going to be dead. Okay, so next battle we'll actually go for the Sync move for Victini, and then we can see how much damage Victini is going to do. But keep in mind, Victini is only 1 out of 5. So if you have Victini at 3 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 4 out of 5, Victini is definitely going to be hitting harder for you compared to me because I don't have my Victini at 1 out of 5. But even at 1 out of 5, Victini can still be very effective, and you can still use Victini because of that passive allowing you to get your move gauge back when you attack the enemy, which is a very strong mechanic. And I cannot reset that, so that was kind of, I need to enter the Hall of Fame first. So, alright, well, I'll do that, and then we'll come back for more of the showcase for Victini. So give me 1 sec. Alright, so I just cleared the Champion Stadium. I'm thinking of doing a little bit more health, just so at least, like, they don't go down as fast. So at least we could kind of see Victini a little bit better. So we could do that real quick. So I'm thinking of still going in with this team, just because, like, Groudon providing the Sun, and then we got N here giving the Master Passive to Hilda, and of course Maxie is still giving the Master Passive to Hilda, but not at the full effect that N would be giving it to Hilda, but it's still something. So yeah, let's honestly just go right back into it and see Hilda and Victini with the Sync move. I definitely want to try to get the Sync move off with them, just so at least we can get that on footage as well and just see their animations, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys haven't seen their animations too, just because there's a lot of new players, there's a lot of just new stuff, or new players in general, and just more Sync pairs that people probably forgot about N and Hilda, and it's been a bit for sure. So we're just going to lower their attack and special attack with N over here, just so at least we could be defensively good with them, because once we start using V-Crate, then Victini's defenses will also be getting a lot better as well. So we're just going to be, after this Noble Roar, we're going to be able to go for the Sync move, and then we'll be able to do a lot more damage, because now we're going to have the 50% buff from the Sync move, and then now Hilda is just going to be doing a lot more. Oh, that's actually nice. It's been a bit, yeah. It has been a bit since I've seen their animations. It's so funny to see Victini rush up on them like that with the V on his head. That's actually kind of funny. But I like it though. I like it. Just seeing Hilda with the peace symbol, with like symbolizing Victini, of course. Victini, I'm not worried about them because like their defense has already been increased a bit. But yeah, like not bad though. 17,000 damage. Not bad at all. And this is under N as a Master Passive, and then Groudon over here as well. So the Sun's going to go away, and this is actually perfect time, because now we can actually see Victini how much damage V-Crit is going to do when we're not in the Sun, and we kind of missed that, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. We're going to get N's training move here to bring us move gauge acceleration, and then we should be fine again. But they're going to be dead. 14,000 even without the Sun, so not bad. Honestly, like, not bad at all. Like, Victini is definitely a fun Sync pair. I still have fun with Victini, for sure, for sure. And the fact that move gauge is really not going to be an issue with them is awesome. The only time, okay, so I say that loosely, but like, you still are going to get a little bit of move gauge issues if you have them at 1 out of 5 like I do. But if you're using their AoE, Searing Shot, when you're in battle and all 3 enemies are still alive, then you're going to be getting 3 move gauge back every time you use it, because you're hitting 3 opponents, and every hit that you do, you're getting a move gauge back. So instead of Searing Shot being a 4 gauge move, it's going to be a 1 gauge move after you attack, because you're going to get 3 back instantly, which is very good, very good. And Victini has no additional effects on her move, but like, honestly, she's a lot of fun, and they're like, I don't regret summoning for them. And with all the fire attackers that I have, like, we could quickly go. and check out all the fire attackers that I have. Out of all of them, Victini is probably still my #1 favorite fire type in the game right now. In terms of offense, like attacking wise, definitely my favorite. Blaziken is definitely a hard #2 as well. But they're very close to #1 with Victini. Like they're actually, they're probably tied. Victini is probably just a smidge higher, so Victini is going to be #1 for me. But there's so many things that you could do with Victini as well. Like if you want, we could also go and bring in where is he? Where is this guy? This guy over here, because then we could get special move bonus as well. With their passive, their move, and everything as well, so that Searing Shot could hit a little bit harder. But then you might sacrifice Sun to have them on the team, so then you're not going to have Sun. But as you can see on V-Create, without Sun, they were still doing 14,000 damage when they were super effective. So there's like their build, their kit, they're really good, and they can definitely be very self-sufficient as well. The fact that they could also increase their defense and speed with V-Create is very good. So yeah, they're pretty good for sure. So let's just go into one more battle to kind of just end off this video, because they are the showcase. So let's just try to get as many battles in with them as possible before the video is going to end. So we'll just keep going for Noble Roar, and then we'll just leave Groudon doing his thing, just because like if we go for his training move, his defense is going to get lowered, and I kind of don't really want that to happen. So but yeah, like as you can see, like Searing Shot, like we're gonna have no move gauge issues with these guys at all. So like even though they're 1 out of 5, if you're just constantly using Searing Shot until the enemies are dead, then you're gonna be fine. Like you're just gonna be getting all this move gauge back, and you're not gonna have any issues at all. Now we're probably gonna run out, like the sun is gonna go away before we get to the sync move, just because like we're not, like we're just using Noble Roar like crazy, we're using Searing Shot like crazy. Actually no, we can go for the sync move right now. Yeah, nice. This will probably knock out the 2 side Pokemon, but that's okay, because now it's gonna allow us to start building up our defense and speed, and then with our speed getting increased, we're gonna get move gauge a lot faster. So that's gonna be nice too. There we go. And now we can actually bring in Reshren's move gauge acceleration for the team, which is going to help out with the move gauge issues. So yeah, that's the one thing I'm not liking. That's the only thing I don't like with having Victini at 1 out of 5, because move gauge is going to be an issue once you start using V-Create. Once you start using V-Create and there's only 1 enemy on the enemy side of play, then you're going to get a little bit of issues with the move gauge with Victini. But when there's 3 enemies and using Searing Shot, no issues at all, as you saw when the battle originally started. But yeah, no, Garchomp is doing a lot better. So I think it's just because we lowered their attack quite a bit. So yeah, so that's Victini right there. Very self-sufficient when it comes to defense as well, which is nice. And then offense, like getting move gauge like that when there's 3 enemies on the field, very good and a very fun unit. So yeah, like they're good. I like them a lot. I still have a lot of fun with them. But if you have them as well, let me know what you think of them. Do you have fun with them? Do you prefer using other Synchros over them? Leave all your comments down below. And if you do not have Victini and Hilda, I'm sure they will come eventually again. And if you want to summon for them, I would like, it's tough now because there's better fire types in the game, so it's tough. But if you're a fan of Hilda and you like Victini as well, I would say summon for them, because if getting these sync pairs are going to make you play the game a bit more because you enjoy using them and you like them and everything, then definitely go ahead, because they're still pretty good in today's era. If you have good supports and everything to help back them up as well, you'll be fine in events that have fire as a weakness that Hilda can shine. So yeah, but anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Just kind of want to show off some sync pairs that came out in the past and just kind of bring light to them again. So I'm probably going to be doing a lot more showcases in the weeks to come. I'm probably going to do another showcase tomorrow, or if anything, I'll probably be doing a showcase every single day too. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for those. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of Hilda and Victini. An old sync pair, but still really fun to use. That's going to be it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.